Hello, Namaskar, Vanakkam, welcome to Careers with Sudhir. This particular video is on demand from many of you students who wanted to know about IPMAT. Of course, not so much for the students who are going to take the IPMAT in 2025, but students who are right now in class 9, class 10, class 11 and going to class 12 should look at this video so that you get an idea about what it is and what makes IPMAT such a fabulous option to a JEE, to a NEET, to a CLAT, to a CUET. Okay, this video therefore becomes extremely important as I delve into the world of IPMAT. Okay, so I will tell you exactly what it is it that you learn, which are the institutes that are targeted as part of the IPM. So what is IPMAT? Let's start from the basics. IPMAT full form is Integrated Program in Management Aptitude Test. So the course is called Integrated Program Management, that is IPM. It's a 5-year course and the tests that you need to clear in order to secure admission to the IPM is the IPMAT. Okay, yahan tak clear ho gaya. Now, which are the institutes where you join if you clear the IPMAT? You go and join the IIMs, the Indian Institutes of Management. The first IIM in the country was set up in the year 1961, right? Calcutta and Ahmedabad were the first ones, followed by Bangalore, and then came Lucknow, then subsequently Kozhikode and Indore. So there is an IIM hierarchy. Hierarchy means that there are some IIMs which are considered the top-notch IIMs, considered among the best in the world. Then there are the new IIMs which were set up between 96, 97 and 2014. Then there are the baby IIMs which are set up after 2015. Okay, so yes, you need to know so that you have clarity about what you are targeting, right? So what is the IIM hierarchy? So this is the IIM Indore building, the front portion. So there are top 6 Indian Institutes of Management, and in fact they are referred to normally as Blackie. Blackie means B is Bangalore, IIM Bangalore, where the movie 3 Idiots was shot. L is IIM Lucknow. A is the top IIM Ahmedabad. C is, because IIM Calcutta, C पहले Calcutta होता था, अभी of course Kolkata है, लेकिन अभी भी IIM के लिए IIM Calcutta ही बोलते हैं. K is IIM Kozhikode in North Kerala. I is IIM Indore, and इसमें IIM Mumbai को भी add किया जाता है because IIM in Mumbai was known by an earlier name. Now it is called IIM Mumbai. So these are the old IIMs which were set up before 1996. Okay, so this is important. Now, uske baad there comes this category of new IIMs and baby IIMs. The new IIMs are Trichy in Tamil Nadu, Udaipur in Rajasthan, Rohtak in Haryana, Kashipur in Uttarakhand, Raipur in Chhattisgarh, Shillong in Meghalaya, Ranchi in Jharkhand. These are the new IIMs which are set up before 2014-15. Okay. Then came the baby IIMs which are just about 10 years old, 9 to 10 years old. Visakhapatnam, Bodh Gaya in Bihar, Vizag in Andhra Pradesh, Amritsar in Punjab, Sirmaur, Sambalpur, Jammu and Nagpur. These are the baby IIMs. So the IPMAT is conducted basically for admission mainly to the new IIMs and baby IIMs and Indore from the Blackie list. Okay, mainly to this and Indore is the only one. Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, Kozhikode, Lucknow does not take students for IPM. Okay, I hope you have got this clear so far. Now, so this is who offers IPM. IPM is offered by 8 IIMs so far. In fact, 2 are an addition to the list, 3 are an addition to the list this year. Indore, of course, has been doing it since I think 2011. Rohtak has been doing it, I think, since 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Then came Ranchi, Jammu and Bodh Gaya after 2019 and 2024. This year, 2025, say Amritsar, Shillong and Sirmaur have also decided to offer the integrated program management course. So this is the situation. 8 IIMs. You get, see, IIM is a big brand. Yes, the branding of, let's be honest about it, of the baby IIMs and new IIMs is still not as strong as the branding of the Blackie. But if you get in an IIM Indore, absolutely great. You should take it. So that is what makes the IPMAT so very important. Okay, I hope it's clear till now. Now, IIM Indore conducts its IPMAT. In fact, 12th of May is the date of the IPMAT in 2025. IIM Ranchi, Shillong, Sirmaur and Amritsar, these three from this year, they will accept the IPMAT Indore score. So they will not conduct their own IPMAT. They will go by the IPMAT score which Indore will conduct, and they will do their own admissions into their IPM. Understood? IIM Rohtak conducts its own IPMAT. IPMAT of Rohtak alag se hota hai. Then IIM Bodh Gaya and Jammu together conduct what is called as the JIPMAT. Okay, so inka exam alag se hota hai. So essentially you have to take 3 exams. IIM Indore ka IPMAT, IIM Rohtak ka IPMAT or IIM Jammu Bodh Gaya ka JIPMAT. So if you want, these are the 3 exams you take in order to take admission to 8 IIMs. Okay, apart from the 8 IIMs, there are many other institutions, like for example, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Kakinada. There are some institutes in Gujarat. There are many, at least 8 to 10 other institutions which are not IIMs, which also take the IPMAT scores in order to offer you IPM courses. Okay, so that programs, that is also something which is available. Okay, the entire list is also there, but I'm focusing more on the IIMs because IIM ka brand bahut strong hai. Okay, if you say in your LinkedIn profile or in your CV that you are an IIM pass out, you know, your branding, your salary potential, everything goes up exponentially. I hope there are many class 12 students who are listening to this. Now, the IPM is a 5-year program. It includes the MBA program of the respective IIM. अगर आप IPMAT या IPM इंदौर से करते हैं तो उनका पहले 3 साल का BBA, then the 2 years of MBA is what you're going to do in those 5 years. All these colleges also have a 3-year exit point, which also is, that option is also exercised by some students. For example, 3 साल BBA करने के बाद आप सोचे नहीं, मैं अभी I will write CAT for IIMs or ZAT for XLRI Jamshedpur, which is another absolutely out of this world institution, the oldest business school in India, established in 1949 in Jamshedpur. If you want to do that, so many students what they do is to opt out of IIM. अगर by chance इंदौर नहीं मिला, आपने बोध गया से किया है या जम्मू से किया है, so you may think iska branding is still not very strong. It's a baby IIM. I want a main IIM. I want to go to an Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata, Lucknow, Kozhikode kind of an IIM. Or I want to go to an XLRI or an Faculty of Management Studies in Delhi or an SPJN in Mumbai. So let me write CAT. That option is also there, that you can get out after 3 years and you can write a CAT. So you will get an undergraduate BBA degree if you get out after 3 years. That option is also there. Now, what is the eligibility for the taking the IPMAT? You must have passed class 12 or equivalent in any stream, science, humanities, commerce, doesn't matter. Age limit is maximum 20 years. That is, if you are, I'm assuming that you will be 18 when you pass class 12. If you don't clear it the first attempt, you can write it once more. You can probably write it a second time also if you have not crossed 20 years of age. If you are an SC, ST, people with disabilities candidates, you get a grace of another 5 years. That is, you can write till the age of 25. The minimum marks for the general OBC category, you get minimum 60% you need to get in your class 10 as well as class 12. For all those students who say class 10 marks don't matter, class 12 marks don't matter, they matter. I can tell you they matter, and I'm saying this with a lot of confidence. They matter. I am a career counselor. I know they matter. Okay. For SC/ST and PWD, it's a little less at 55%. Now, these are mainly for IPMAT, Indore and Rohtak, because JIPMAT has slightly different, more relaxed criteria, but I'm talking more for the Indore and Rohtak, which are the main ones. Okay. Now, the selection process. Now, listen to this carefully, especially those who say 10th and 12th don't matter. The selection process includes a personal interview, which is called PI in कैट आई मीन IIM parlance, पहले रिटर्न एग्जाम होगा IPMAT, उसमें जितने मार्क्स आएंगे उसमें व्हाट दे विल डू इज दैट दे वुड गेट योर क्लास 10 एंड 12 मार्क्स आल्सो, उसका भी वेटेज होगा इन सम केसेस एज हाई एज 20 to 30 to even 40%, उसका वेटेज होगा. दैट मींस 60% वेटेज विल बी गिवन टू हाउ मच यू हैव स्कोर्ड इन द IPMAT द टेस्ट, then 20% to your class 10 marks, 20% weightage to your class 12 marks. So अगर बंधु तुमने यहां पर तीर नहीं मारे हैं तो यहां पर तुम्हारा स्कोर बुम करके नीचे चला जाएगा. तो यहां पर you will have to score very high percentile in order to compensate for this. So please remember your 10th and 12th class marks matter. Okay, so weightage is given to exam score, class 10 and 12 marks. Then the उसके बाद जब पर्सनल इंटरव्यू आता है, then personal interview marks are added, the weightage given to your IPMAT score, your class 10 का 20% से it will come down to 10%, class 12 का from 20% may come down to 10%, total it may become 15%, 20% combined, so that everything is in. But at no stage your class 10 and 12 marks will be ignored, they will be counted. Okay, and also gender diversity, because more and more IIMs want a good mix of male and female candidates. High weightage to class 10 and 12 scores both at the pre-interview and post-interview stage. Okay, seats are reserved for international students also if they have cleared the SAT. Okay, now some of you may ask, "Arey sir, but CUET say we can get through to BBA, no? Why should we go to an IIM?" There is a reason why you should consider this. Why IPM and not BBA? The reason is that BBA is a 3-year course, IPM is 5 years. Of course, yes, if you opt out after 3 years, you will also get a BBA, right? But the difference will be that you would have got your BBA from an IIM, Indian Institute of Management, जिसका brand value यहाँ पर रहेगा. आपके college में, unless you have done it from a Shriram College of Commerce, right? Or any of the top colleges like a Hindu or a St. Stephen's or a Ramjas or a Miranda House kind of a college in Delhi University, बाकी colleges में से करोगे उसका value इतना नहीं रहेगा, या KMC या Hansraj, you know, those kind of top-notch colleges. IPM gives the brand value of an IIM. BBA depends more on the university. You need to do an MBA definitely after BBA. BBA से कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, आपको MBA CAT तो लिखना ही पड़ेगा, तो वो आप लिख सकते हैं. यहां पर अगर आप 5 साल रहे तो आप IIM के टैग के साथ एक IPM की डिग्री के साथ बाहर निकलते हैं, एंड इट हैज ह्यूज वैल्यू इन द जॉब मार्केट. You get a higher CTC, that is higher salary for IPM pass out after 5 years. So that is definitely there. So employment opportunities after IPM, उसके बारे में जरा देखते हैं. अगर आप if you are doing it for the full 5 years, you end with an MBA from the IIM, so your placements are almost on par with flagship, around 25 lakhs. Okay, it may not be as high as a proper MBA from any of the IIMs or SPJN or FMS or XLRI, but still it will be pretty good, much better than any of your other colleagues who would have gone to a normal CUET route. Flagship MBA, Indore is the best, followed by Rohtak. The others are still kind of catching up. Which are the domains you can go, which are the areas in which you can get a job? Consulting, which has huge potential, finance, huge potential, marketing, product management, analytics. Who are the top recruiters? You have Hindustan Lever, Goldman Sachs, especially for Indore, Amazon, Boston Consulting Group, Deloitte, McKinsey, all these top-notch companies in the world, Ernst & Young, they all come for these kind of places. What are the packages like? IPM, if you do it from IIM Indore, you get about 25 lakhs per annum. Rohtak, Ranchi, Bodh Gaya, Jammu, they are lower than Indore but growing. 19 lakh for Rohtak, Ranchi around 13 to 15 lakh. Amritsar, Sirmaur, Shillong, we'll have to see once the batches come out in the year 2025 है ना, 2030 में जब आएंगे तब देखा जाएगा. Okay, now does it mean that you don't need to write CAT or ZAT after this? CAT is the for IIMs, ZAT is for XLRI, and there are many other institutions which accept the ZAT score. IPM ends in an MBA, so you don't need to write CAT or ZAT. Some students, however, opt out after 3 years and choose to take CAT or ZAT or for the prestige and the tag, you know, that I want to do it from a better IIM. Strong foundational grooming in liberal arts, economics, statistics, and core management. That is what is taught as far as the IPMAT, the IPM courses are concerned. Students who go to an IIM or XLRI or FMS after graduation do better. Now, this is something which you need to bear in mind, because जो लोग CAT लिखते हैं, they would have done their graduation maybe as an engineer or maybe as a history graduate, economics, commerce, even sometimes medicine. So different kind of chartered accountants, they all come from different backgrounds, whereas you would have done just management. So they come from diverse backgrounds. So they do better because their understanding also becomes slightly better because they have different kind of streams from which they are coming. I'm not saying BBA is bad, but I'm just saying different experience they get into the when they're doing an MBA program. Some of them come with work experience, whereas you would not have had any work experience during the 5 years that you are a student. So ये एक factor है जो कि आपको you should bear it in mind. Now, then you may ask the question that baby IIMs, you said Indore is good, Rohtak is also good, but baby IIMs like अमृतसर, बोध गया, जम्मू वगैरह से करने से फायदा है या नहीं? Do I really gain by doing an IPM from a baby IIM? The advantage is that you still get an IIM tag. An IIM tag from an IIM Bodh Gaya is also valuable than doing it from some institute which is not really recognized very well. You get an integrated MBA program and a very structured curriculum. The disadvantage is that the brand recognition is not as strong as IIM Indore or the old IIMs. None of the old IIMs, Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Bangalore, वगैरह नहीं करता है. They don't do this IPM program, at least not till now. The placements are still a work in progress. You know, Ranchi, Bodh Gaya, Amritsar, abhi jo 2030 mein aayega, we don't know how it will play out. Okay. If you get IIM Indore, now let me listen to this carefully. If you get IIM Indore, close your eyes and take it. Don't even think a second time. IIM Indore, great institute. Rohtak is next best. The others like Ranchi, Bodh Gaya, Jammu, etc. are still a work in progress. Okay, or the new ones that are coming up. Now, how tough is this exam? You may ask, okay, fine, I will take the exam, sir, but how tough is this exam? Okay, syllabus kya hai? I will talk about that. IPMAT Indore is moderate to high. It's not an easy exam. It's moderate to high. IPMAT Rohtak is moderate. JIPMAT is easy to moderate. So it depends on how good you are, how well you are prepared. So that is something which you should do through your 12th, and definitely the moment your 12th class board exams get over, you should start preparing for the IPMAT if you plan to take it. Okay. Now, how tough is the competition? Well, close to 30,000 students. This number may increase now, I have a feeling. Take IPMAT Indore. About 18 to 20,000 they take IPMAT Rohtak, and over 10,000 take JIPMAT. The total number of seats is 600, but with this new coming up, this number may also increase a bit. So, I'm putting a caveat that this was still last year, but now with Amritsar, Shillong, Sirmaur also offering IPM, this number is expected to increase. So, this is slightly on the lower side. This number actually may increase a bit, even the number of students who will be taking this particular exam. So, the competition tagda hai. Competition, like most exams in the country, is very tough. Okay. My daughter has got into XLRI Jamshedpur through ZAT. She scored 99.9 percentile in the ZAT, which is like top. Okay. So, that's the kind of level you should try to reach. And she had a score of 9.9 in both her class 9, 10 and 12. Though XLRI does not look so seriously at the class 10 and 12 scores. They look at academic profile, but not very high weightage. Plus, of course, there is a group discussion in XLRI interviews. There is a personal interview. They also make you write an essay. So it's a very, very comprehensive selection process. Okay. And the seats are what? About 210 seats, for which over 1,40,000 students, 42,000 students take the exam. Now, what is the syllabus like? She did it after her BTech in computer science engineering. It requires strong quant, which is essentially your mathematics. You have things like algebra, geometry, all those, the typical maths things, both class 10 and 11 and 12 level. Verbal ability and logical reasoning, which is more in the case of Rohtak, IPMAT Rohtak. So this is as far as your syllabus is concerned. We'll do a separate video talking in detail about the syllabus, but this is essentially the mota syllabus of the IPMAT from Indore, Rohtak and Jammu Bodh Gaya. So that was as far as the IPMAT information was concerned. I hope it gave you clarity on what you should go for. See, in today's world where engineers are not getting jobs, MBAs from lesser known institutes are not getting good jobs, sometimes not getting jobs at all. Branding becomes very important. Where you study from, that becomes very important. It's almost like, which school you went to, which college you went to, which YouTube channel you studied from. All these things make a difference in life. So always try to go for the brand of the particular institution that you are associated with, and that's what makes IPMAT such a high value proposition that you should definitely consider. So do comment, do share the video, do subscribe to the channel, because there are going to be many more such high value videos, informative videos that are going to come your way here on Careers with Sudhir. Thank you very much. Till the next video, tata, bye bye.